of Wamai inside of this matchup. Mute going to close it out as Team 1's ban, and very unique.
Moving forward, will be starting to approach enemy territory, and Elemzje just not ready for that bit of aggression there. Shaiiko walks right up to the laser gate and shuts down the defense.
Fantastic stuff from Shaiiko, but now Team 1 have to fire back, and it looks like it might be KDS up to the bat first. Oh, beautiful shots, but not able to get the heady like he wants to. Oh, what a shot! Renshiro tries to slide back across the windows for Piano, but instead priority is going to be inside of circle. The Nitro cells are set up here. Do they see exactly where he is? They do. The Yokai drone will not be able to find any use, but obviously that Nitro's still there. Did they get the mark out? That's the biggest thing. BriD halfway through this one. KDS finally springs too. He'll take down RaFaL, but can he win it out on the other end? No, Shaiiko's already made his move. BriD now re-attempting this plan, but all of the kills, my God! HP. He'll transition over into the stalls area of the bathroom. A stun in. The Buck able to handle it with a skeleton key. KDS tries to get him on the swing, but RaFaL just too.
Drone coming in though to figure out where Shaiiko is, but it won't make a difference. Shaiiko still too ready for the fight versus Elemzje, and that's 2 now on the board for BDS. No trades for Team 1 yet.
Elemzje puts a bullet, Elemzje puts a bullet right over his head. Just one tracer too high there, and RaFaL's also going to get Neskin. Finally though, somebody on Team 1 is able to stoke the flames as Levy finds 2 big frags that were a necessity given the moment. Down to a minute now though, he's made things a touch easier for himself as well as Lagonis. RaFaL though, lots of damage on Lagonis now. He's not going to be able to transition back downstairs. Ill-advised from him on that rotation as he'll lose his life, but now Levy onto a triple kill. Won't be able to take down BriD Information first, not the other way around, but now BriD starting to put the plant down. It's going to be smokes out. He'll have to transition back outside, but not before Renshiro's able to pick up one. He's going to get finally taken down from that toxic plume, and his Elemzje will pick up the frag.
Try to want to rotate and catches it with perfect timing as well. Neskin down to that. That will clear out that in previous rounds. They're going to have to just make a bout for this. Drone intel is available if they want to try and throw that in there, but no, they're walking right into the setup from Team 1. KDS, an easy shot against the Elemzje, brings it down to a 3v2. And those final 2 players now split up. As you hear though with the timer, only a few seconds remaining to work your way forward. Also only having as well that one toxic babe they can delete.
Progressing forward here and looking for this plant. Elemzje trying to push up long desk. RaFaL will get one, but they need some place in order to plant this case down. Elemzje, a nice flick back, but not able to get the kill. KDS getting lit up, also Neskin down. Most of Team 1 though centralized around yellow. Renshiro also with a pick. The crossfire is just so very difficult to fight back against. Elemzje starting to take a lot of damage as well as the case starts to go down. Lagonis inside of bathroom starting to get lit up as well, but it just doesn't seem like there's any opportunity for them to try and fight back. Long desk still being occupied, and it's going to be a flawless round for BDS.
In terms of fragging power over these next few seconds, Nitro goes off, will deal a massive amount of damage, and Shaiiko will be found out from the back lane as well. That's Levy finding that kill from all the way on top of the Visa stairs. Another one falls for BDS. Team 1 still at full strength with 5 players alive. BDS have the cutoff secured, but with limited playing power, there's going to have to be multi-frags from a lot of these players on the attack. And no! The instant Elemzje tries to get aggressive, he is shut down by Lagonis. The plant seemingly assured now. Renshiro finally starting to trade this back a little bit as he takes down KDS, but that's such a small gesture at this point.
Oh no, Renshiro positioning into the post plant now. He can't get the frag onto the thermite either, and Neskin gets him from upstairs off the vertical angle. It's all down to RaFaL now, which will more than likely fall soon, and that's the
path of attack for Elemzje or anyone else on Team 1. A little bit of a double take there, but thankfully KDS didn't seem to
problems right now, especially with Shaiiko's positioning. They didn't deal with this, and he's going to be able to abuse a lot of different things out here now, but he's actually going to get tagged up, be able to get back inside, but not before BDS light up the kill feed. They're going to be able to get a couple of their own frags, at least for Team 1's sake, but now Levy's going to go down inside of Piano. Elemzje's positioning, unbeknownst to all of us, is now currently swinging into, I believe, anti-chamber, and yes it is. He's swung in, pistol out, he'll get
inside a projector, but where did he go? He's gone, no! He's completely left. Elemzje completely outwits and outplays Elemzje there, taking him down, bringing us to only 30 seconds. Still no sign of a rescue for Lagonis or the case that he was carrying. It's all falling to pieces for Team 1 right now.
Oh man, this is just going so wrong. KDS getting lit up, Lagonis still down outside, and KDS falter. Levy the only one remaining now, as he'll be able to at least get one, but BDS hop 2 and long desk and take him down. This is just a master class on console defense right now.
Once again, BDS showing such strong form, specifically on this defensive side. Definitely some shaky moments in the first half on the attack, but they are bringing it home in a strong shape here for the second half on their defense. Just like we were seeing against KAG, this is looking like a very dangerous BDS, if this is any indication of how they're going to play against the rest of the teams outside of their group.
Yeah, BDS's pacing right now, I think, is the thing that stands out to me the most. Their understanding of what Team 1 wants to do and how they can counteract that with maybe not peeking or doing this and doing that. It's damn near perfect, especially inside of that round we see it. They're able to get the pick on Suicide.BDS. And as you said, Lagonis has to just sit out there and bleed out for the entirety of the round. You can't get the case, you can't do anything. And somebody has to repel to go get him. So instead they go for the frags. They double down on that. They're like, listen, we'll just go try and find the people and get the kills. And that doesn't work either. BDS back everybody off once they get that knockdown on Suicide.BDS and instead play for the angle play, force Team 1 forward, and they lose because of that.
We're going to see a quick change up here for Team 1. They'll bring a Twitch into the fold, interestingly enough, for this upcoming
said, screw
round.
it, we're getting the F2. Somebody's got to die, and if I have to do it, I will.
There's probably going to be some use out of the actual drone as well. You could see at a midpoint that round, Stokes mentioned there, they were getting slowed down because of an Evil Eye and some other pieces of utility that was blocking the way to where the large majority of the BDS players were stacking out. So maybe they're hoping they can use this Twitch drone and probably leverage a little bit of that utility earlier on by sneaking it out. Twitch drone is not a very common pick in the meta right now, so not necessarily going to expect it, although it was revealed, so BDS will know it's there.
Yeah, you know, and the biggest thing when it comes to Twitch overall for the meta and how she's kind of worked her way in is like she's kind of that flex pick, and the beauty of her kit overall is not only the Twitch drones, because you can get some really, really good traction with them nowadays since they're not limited to the amount of shocks that you have. They're just on a timing-based thing. They're on cooldowns. But apart from that, she also has smokes, which is great to bring into lineups and deny LOS. It's something that we don't see happen a crazy amount of time in Siege, but it definitely happens often enough to be pointed out.
The smokes can honestly be the biggest change up here, because there's been a lot of situations where Team 1 is sat at a threshold, ready to execute at a moment's notice, but just didn't have any clear path forward. It needed some type of entry or pick to be able to do that. Smokes are going to make that a little bit easier, as they'll have a bit more confidence to push through that. Their opponents won't have clear shots against them anymore as they run through those angles.
Absolutely, my friend. And, you know, it's pretty worrisome right now for Team 1, because this is looking like the end of the road. Unless we see something change inside of this round that's very different. We can't see some slight adjustments like, oh, they kind of got by with the round. We need to see everything to come to fruition in this moment. And it starts off with this. KDS so aggressive up yellow. That angle grip surely assisting him out of the sprint to take down Elemzje.
Big problem, though, in regression. The good news, though, is there's no oh, man, I jinxed it. I mean, I was going to say there's no sign of a trade, but never mind. And man, it's a window kill too. I just feel bad about that now.
And one that we're all used to when it comes down to it. Oh no, the Vector's just such a solid gun, guys. So difficult on such low HP. With the amount of bullets getting sent your way, you're more than likely not going to win that one out. Levy, though, speaking of winning things out, takes one down with the ARX. Alamau follows through with one, and Neskin with the other. And where? Counted out at any moment in time. Great shot there from Alamau, though, that will take down Renshiro inside of CEO.
Bit of a weird
Be playing the wrong Tom Clancy title, my friend. We're looking like Splinter Cell now than anything, but Levy makes sure to change my mind on that. He'll take down BriD inside of console. Great hold here on yellow. Still have to worry about Shaiiko as well. He'll take down one, and this is fantastic from BDS, continuing to hold on to this map control. This is something that's been a big talking point from across a lot of regions, and one of the things that LATAM is truly amazing at, but BDS doing it extremely well currently. He'll finally get taken down as he transitions back into piano. Neskin will take him, but only 10 seconds remaining now. They need a case plan, and where is it going to go down? Looks like they want to try and prioritize console here. Oh no, they're going to wait out the timer. Elemzje, you big brain mother trucker. Oh my gosh, he gets them both, and Elemzje gets it done. Nobody worrying about the top floor, and once again, they lose out from not handling Projector.
BDS continuing to dominate in their group here at the Mexico Major. 2 wins in a row for them to start out the tournament, and what a way to end it in the final round. This one certainly closer than the Cyclops match. Great fight.